The Deer Farming Channel is brought to you by Rafter P Construction. Stick around to learn more about Rafter P's design build process and, of course, the biggest deer in the world. You're watching Deer and Wildlife Stories. All right, let me tell you what's going on. They got a great big old buck here. The antlers are causing him some problems. So what we're going to do, we're going to take a new dart gun, and we're going to go in the pen. We're going to go ahead and knock this guy down. We're going to saw his antlers off. And so this is going to be a pretty cool part of the show. I want to point this out. These dart guns are one of the most important tools there are for a deer farmer. And the reason why is because it allows us to be able to not just tranquilize what we're going to do now, but to deliver medications from far away. And so every deer farmer has got one of these. And on the side right here, you'll notice there's a little chart depending upon what size dart, half cc, 1 cc, and all that, what type of pressure you have to give right here, because this is basically a PCP air rifle is what it is that shoots a dart. And so we're going to load this bad boy up, go to the pen. We're going to show you what a giant whitetail buck looks like, and we're going to cut his antlers off right now. All right, so this is how we're going to do it. The darts come packaged like this, and what you'll see is this little projectile right here is the dart. What we're going to do is we're going to take and we're going to put the medication in it. Shoot in here like this, and what happens when this hits the deer, there's a little charge that goes off inside the dart, and it pushes the drug forward out the needle and into the tissue of the deer. Just wait until he turns sideways. See what he's doing right now? He's resting his antlers. Actually, the main beams are on the ground because they weigh so much. He just needs to stop for a second right there.
You think still 25?
I think so.
Hold on.
Hold on, don't move anybody. You've got to take a good shot.
You ready?
Yep. Nice, perfect. Very nice shot. Okay, what time you got, anybody? Here's what we got to do. Stopwatch. So in about 8 minutes, it ought to start really showing signs. He's going to go to sleep. He's pretty calm, and within 10 minutes, he ought to be asleep. So we'll just see how long it takes him. Right now, what we're going to do is probably just wind up easing out of here, give him a chance to go to sleep. We're going to go get another buggy that's got all the supplies on it and got a stretcher, and we'll load him up and then get him out of here and take him up to the deer barn and go to work on him. In a little over 12 minutes, and we've sent the guys up there to pick him up. In a few minutes, they'll be back, and we'll show you one of the biggest bucks you'll ever see in your life. We're fixing to whack his antlers off. All right, so what he's doing right now, he's going to measure the inside spread just to get an idea of roughly what the score is. And then it'll have to be added up later on because this guy's so big that it's going to take probably a pretty good while to add him up. But what he's going to do, okay, Grant, go ahead and tell him what you're doing here.
We're going to strap these rubber bands on and cinch them down as tight as possible.
All right, this is a 4-year-old buck in here, and we're right now getting ready to cut his antlers off. We wound up just guarding him a little while ago, and he is sound asleep, and he does not feel a thing right now. Okay, so as you can see, there's an IV going in the deer right here, and this right here is to cauterize the antler to stop it from bleeding, and this is going to get extremely hot. So as soon as the antlers are cut off, we're going to move the antlers out of the way, and that's going to stop the bleeding.
We're going to cut just above these bands, an inch or so. Then we use these toothpicks to shove down here in these bleeders.
All right, go for it. Look at the blood. Okay, get that out of there. Goodness gracious. No, but the blood's coming out of the base now, right down here. But that's actually not bad at all. That's good. That's good. So the blood, really, there was so much blood flowing up in the antlers that as soon as he cut them off, of course, gravity's going to pull it back down, and that's where a lot of that blood came from. Again, he is sound asleep. And this deer, if he would have kept the antlers on, it'd be about 3 weeks and he'd just start rubbing it off anyway. So he's mostly hard antlered. And what he's doing now, he's just dabbing it up, making sure there's some little bleeders. He's gonna take toothpicks, because the outside of the antlers where the velvet is very vascular. He's gonna put these toothpicks down in those little arteries that are bleeding, just to kind of plug them up. And then we're gonna, I don't even think it has to be cauterized much. It's pretty good. I mean, it's not bad. I mean, this is a whole lot better than I thought it was gonna be, but look at the size of that antler right there. All right, what he's doing right now, he's cauterizing the antler so it stops the bleeding.
That's this stinky stuff.
That stinky stuff?
Yeah.
You think that stinks?
That's for stopping the blood.
I know that.
Yeah, it is really stinky.
That is so cool. That is so cool.
I wish I could have one.
Have you ever seen this done before?
I wish I could have one for my birthday.
What, you're gonna have a deer, or you're gonna have one of those cauterizers so you can run around and get people?
Huh?
Nothing.
All right, well, now that we got all the blood stopped, we're gonna iodine it and then cover it with some silver spray.
All right, what Nathan's doing now, he's giving him an antibiotic, and then Grant is spraying him down with basically just spray. And when he wakes up, he's gonna feel a whole lot better. And I want to show you these antlers that were cut off this animal, so you can see. I mean, and they're bloody, and they will be put in the freezer. But this right here, I mean, take a look at those antlers right there. And in August on a deer farm, literally, this is just another day in the life of a deer farmer. And if you want more information about what's going on here at Rockin R Whitetails, we'll have contact information coming up. Make sure and give Nathan Ross a call. He'd love to talk to you. He's dang proud of what they've done out here, and he ought to be. And this deer right here, in a few minutes, gonna be waking up. He's gonna be really, really happy that he lost his headgear. This probably weighs about, I bet 12 to 14 pounds per side. That's good. Okay, so you've got property and you're wanting to build. Maybe a barn dominium, maybe deer facilities, or maybe a badass lodge. Well, you've got to check out Rafter P Construction. Rafter P Construction is the leading design build contractor across the state of Texas. Specializing in quality farm and ranch design build projects, Rafter P Construction encourages their customers to be very hands-on, incorporating your input into every aspect of your project with their in-house design teams. The goal of Rafter P Construction is to be your builder for life. Rafter P Construction, they'll be with you every step of the way to build your dream project. All the while, keeping quality and customer satisfaction at the forefront.